I have a confession to make. I almost gave up finding a job in Finland. You know, during my bachelor studies, I actually focused on my education, and I didn't invest time actually networking with people who actually matter. Indeed, when I graduated, I had good results, the right papers. But when I started sending out dozens, no, hundreds of applications, nothing worked. No callbacks, no interviews. I actually settled for menial jobs. It came to a time I got frustrated and I started questioning myself. Is it me? Is it the system? Or is there something that I'm not seeing? So I decided to use a different approach. One day, I knocked the door and had a conversation. And that conversation led to possibility. And that possibility eventually led to a job offer. A job offer not through a job portal. A job offer not through a formal process, but a job offer through a hidden network, something that I didn't even know that I was part of. With this, I came to the realization that the biggest opportunity for me was not hidden in system, but it was hidden in people. Moreover, I also didn't just find a job, but I found clarity about how opportunity really works. In that moment, I came to understand the consistency by the tweet of facts, which actually states that a high GPA looks good on paper, but networking and building friendship is what gets you the job. You see, we often think that success is all about hard work and qualification. See, don't get me wrong. Those things actually matter. But the unseen forces like cultural dynamics, hidden networks, and orthodox approaches play a bigger role than we realize. And when we start to recognize and navigate these unseen forces, we not just create a better career for ourselves, but to entire community. It is important to note that, and if you don't know, 80% of the jobs are filled through networking, not online applications. And to dig deeper, the theory or the concept of 6 degrees of separation, which tells us that you are just 6 connections away from anyone in the world. Just imagine that. 6 connections between you and the CEO of your dream company. 6 people between you and your dream investor. 6 people between you and the opportunity that can change everything for you. I mean, the opportunity that can change your life. With this, I say to you, these connections don't just form themselves. We really have to build them. So, the most important connection are not just transactional. Why am I saying this? Because we have taken networking or misunderstood networking to mean performance, like having a polished LinkedIn profile, having short talks at conferences, and also, having this kind of perfect elevator pitches. But truly, the powerful or the most powerful connections are not transactional. They are transformational. You know, when I knocked the door, it wasn't about actually selling myself. It was about showing up, listening, and also building the human connection. So, I tell you, as an immigrant, I came to the realization that the challenge wasn't about the language or the paperwork. It was cultural. I also realized that I didn't find myself in spaces or informal spaces where decisions actually happen. And sometimes I can say there was unconscious bias. Factors that decide who fits, who is included, and who is not, or who doesn't. These are something that is a reality. But then, that is why we actually have to expand our access, not just by waiting to change systems, by being a connection to lead others. Now, let's delve into entrepreneurship. A young entrepreneur was asked by a journalist, "How did you become a millionaire under 30? His answer was simple: I networked and built relationships with people who matter. I didn't have to start from scratch. I learned from them and then innovated." This tells us the power of proximity. In this sense, it tells us that networking doesn't only give us access to people, it also gives us access to ideas, access to experiences, access to shortcuts, and then wisdom. With this, I tell you, it accelerates our learning curve. It also saves us from reinventing the wheel. And this is actually not luck, this is strategy. So, how can we actually tap into this? We actually have to shift the post by actually, instead of often collecting contact for collecting sake, we actually build real relationship. Instead of seeing networking as a performance, we actually connect genuinely with consistency, with curiosity and care. With this, I tell you, we can actually shape not just our careers, but we shape our communities. So, these unforeseen forces are not just something which only shape ourselves alone, but the entire community. So I throw a challenge to you. Who are the unseen forces in your life right now? And more importantly, whose unseen force is you? Could it be, or could it start from just an unexpected conversation? Could it be that you engage or ask a quiet person in your department about how his week is going? Could it be that you introduce someone to your network? Could it be that you genuinely show how to create a connection for people, to create that kind of culture of belonging for all of us? You see, one conversation can change your career. One conversation can actually shape or reshape your future. And that one act of genuine connection can transform not just lives, but entire communities. Thank you.